AFC regular season games. 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar. It happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, settle in. We've got a good one coming your way. It's the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens and the champions of the NFC, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First play of the game, first throw of the game. Now he'll run it. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Let's go now. Check, cut.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Gonna get this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 25-yard line. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another first down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go. Set, cut.
Throwing now from the gun. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Third and a long way to go.
Ready. Hut.
He'll try to get this one on the ground, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Jason Myers on
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Bucs will take a 3-0 lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
2nd and 10.
Set.
He'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll get forward. Give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds. And that's going to bring up third down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Ready.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down.
Go.
They'll look to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Tampa.
Well, after 2 weeks of anticipation, 2 weeks of scrutiny, I'm not sure if you can start a Super Bowl game any better than we just saw here, Mike. I mean, to take that ball down methodically, play after play, and end up with a touchdown, it just allows you to settle into the game, settle your entire sideline, and take a deep breath. Now it's up to the defense to go out there and try to get a stop, and you just can't start a Super Bowl any better than that.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
their own 26-yard line.
First carry here for Devon Achane. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the handoff, this is Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with a 10. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Come on, set, ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Set.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Play action now. Jackson. And he's got Woods. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for Baltimore. 1st down.
So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. Jackson. Now a screen set up for H.A. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 15-yard line.
They'll run this one straight ahead with H.A. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
A gain of 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back. and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possessions, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Jackson now on second down. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, your chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Hey.
Third and long for Jackson. Moving outside the pocket to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Pushed out to his left. Going up top and looking for Flowers. That one on the former Washington Husky, Roger Rosengarten.
All right. No, we changed it. Hey, shut up.
Here's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Seven Pirates. Here we go. Set. Cowboy. Buffalo 18. 3. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on second down. And barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's a give to Achane. Past midfield. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory. Past midfield. A big play here in the big game. An even 40 yards. Here's first and 10. First carry for the Auburn alum. Take Bigsby. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
13.
Second down, Jackson. This one complete right side. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this.
You change it. Come on. Report. You change it. Finish it. Come on.
On first and 10, Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On third down, they'll go with H-Jack. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
A gain of only a yard.
Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This from an even 50 yards out.
Field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Ravens get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's taken in by Dotson. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we check.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Emeka Egbuka. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the 1st down.
Down. 5, 6, 10, black. Cut.
Here's a run. And he's got another one. Touchdown Buccaneers. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Myers now to add the PAT. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out back. It's a 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
'70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready. 70 Lions. Check, Bobcat! Check, Bobcat! Ready,
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Moving to his left. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So often we see quarterbacks get themselves in trouble when you move the pocket towards the sideline. It really takes away half of the field. So give credit. He doesn't try to throw back across his body, put the ball in harm's way. Just simply throws this ball out of bounds and lives for the next play.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 18.
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go, strike! Hurt! Panther 11, 79 Broncos. Ready?
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Christian Gonzalez, 1st rounder out of Oregon. Tight coverage there.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
60 Maverick.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. start the drive. It's Achane. A nice pickup, moving it across the 4. We'll give him 6 on that play.
On the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41. Here's 2nd down and 4. Once again, it's Achane. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, and they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay,
They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Come on, set. Ready?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get this inside the 20, and nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it.
Ready. Check pitch. Hut.
Following the penalty, he'll run it. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A given effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Here we go, set. 60, ready?
Now this time they'll look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jalen McMillan, what he was looking for there. 3rd down coming up.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Ready. Hut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
On for field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Got it. Ready? Got it. 19 tight. 70 Timberwolves. Hey, Travis. Seven Pirates.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, smash Broncos. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play here in the big game. 52 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Got it. Set. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7.
Set. Go.
They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Let's go. Hunt.
He'll drop the throw. Rolling right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. First and 10 now from the 36.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Set. 70 Lions.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Rangers. 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Hurt.
Back to throw. Out to his right. He'll fire one. Deep for Harrison. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go street. Buffalo 18.
Hill looks to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
Third and 4.
One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. It's third and 4.
Trap 60, trap 60. Cadet, Dragon 60. Cougar 19. Let go.
Coming up, and that's the tight end likely.
On the ball.
To break the 100. Coming up now for first and 10.
17 yards. And the Baltimore.
On first and 10, it's Bigsby. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Walk through that first contact. They'll bring up second down.
18 value, 18 value.
Second and 9.
Throwing now from the gun. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 70, 60, Viking 18, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Steady.
And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Tampa.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Meyer, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Ready. 70 Lions.
Right back to the air following that pick six. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely.
He was defended by Joe.
And it'll bring up second down.
19 tight. 19. Come on.
He's got Likely over the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Go.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Ray Flowers, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Christian Gonzalez.
Back. Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Buccaneers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Set, ready, set, cut.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Open space to the 35. Oh, strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
It's a gain of
Set to go now on first and 10.
Tampa Bay.
Ready?
They'll stay on the ground. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll lead to a second and goal. Up the middle they go. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's it. That's the Super Bowl record. A game to remember. His fourth touchdown of the night. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get up. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
They'll start on the ground. It's 18. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
14 yards. And the
Panther 11,
Baltimore
Panther 11.
first down.
Here we go, here we go.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Bigsby. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he'll be taken down. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready? 18, Pioneer.
He'll look to throw. It is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's another.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19.
At the 16-yard line.
19 Tiger. Ready.
They run up the middle with H.N. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2.
70 Rangers.
Brings up second and 8.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That is Myles Garrett. Gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up third down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And the Buccaneers will take over at their own 15.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge fourth down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball.
He's got it! Inside the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with H.N. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
First and 10 at the
Here we go. One final play. A ball deep for the end zone. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. And the Buccaneers have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So the impossible dream has come true. 17 regular season games without a loss. 2 more in the playoffs. And now, Greg, win number 20 on the year here in the Super Bowl to cap off an immaculate season.
And I think at this point, even the guys down there in Miami have no choice but to tip their cap. I mean, think about what this team was able to accomplish, Mike. To go an entire NFL season long without one off week. One single misstep all season long. I'm not sure if we can plan on seeing another perfect season ever again. So to be here and witness history, all we can do is enjoy it.
Commissioner Goodell on the podium, set to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the champions of Super Bowl 62. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Greg Olson, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Tirico. We'll do it again come the fall. Till then, so long from the Super Bowl.